Bitcoin's backing off, but this failed launch means we're gonna pump really, really hard. So says the chart. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here living in Dubai. Oh my God, you know what? I'm getting a lot of people coming to me for support, for help with their projects and so forth. And this, we're right at the bottom of the market. So this indicates to me that things are gonna be turning around. And so we're gonna see a turnaround in the market in a big way across all sectors. In fact, I'm even seeing it in my meme coins here. You can see Waffles is starting to, maybe starting to peak some green shoots. Same with Orc and Wow, and even, right, PayPay is green shoots, right? So with that said, everything is starting to, find a bottom here, and we're going to see the market start to pick up in a big way in a short amount of time. So make sure that you are properly positioned in order to benefit from this coming move, because there seems to be a coming move of big proportions in the short term. And with that said, we're going to be doing some TA and trying to get some trades off. If you're interested in trading, make sure you head over to levex.davincij15.com, bybit.davincij15.com, or weex.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. All right, with that said, let's move on to this chart here. Well, as I said, I think that this trade, I told you, this trade, although we're in it by a hair, it is over. I closed this trade out. Yeah, you could hold it, but you're going to have to sacrifice your stop loss, right? And just pray, right? That if your stop loss, because we can go as low as close to 78.9, 78-ish area, and really mess with your head a little bit before we actually start to take off. So don't be surprised about that. We could come back, test this line, break through a little bit, and then go, because there's a lot of buyers at this line. And since the market in Bitcoin is a little bit of more gaming the system, and they're trying to shake people out and screw people if you're watching the trades. Yeah, and so I wouldn't be surprised if that occurs. So yeah, I would suggest you exit this trade and look for something further down. So I'm gonna count this trade as exited, and yeah, we could end up bouncing. I could be completely wrong, because we're still in a range, right? You can see right here, top of the range, we're at the bottom of the range, and so I could be making a big mistake here, right? But I feel that this thing could be headed down and to retest, at the very least, to retest the lows here just before it goes higher. So I expect that as much. Even just a quick look back down and then come back into this range. And so we could end up being just at the bottom of the range, come back up. And yeah, if we do that, then yeah, no, I'm wrong, and I'm accepted, right? But Ethereum shows that, yeah, no. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna take off, and no. And so basically, this target here is right pretty much at this white line here. We could see that the 1440 level is the target for Ethereum, continuing to break down here. You can see that we've got a little bit of an M pattern that which is inside of another M pattern that can reduce this thing all the way back down, close to at least to the 1450-ish area. So if you want to short this, that's fine. Looks like if you had a short from long ago, like we did before, your short's still good. Unfortunately, that's so crazy. I remember when we saw this breakdown way up here, we're like, yeah, there's nothing. You got nothing. Just leave. And we're still good. It's ridiculous, right? But anyways, the short's still good if you're still headed up from way up here, but probably not. And yeah, it looks like you're going to add another short here. And it's like redonkulous. Redonkulous! Right? Let's see. All right? It doesn't even want to stay in goddamn range. Well, it might actually. There's a range starting right here. So it might push it. But let's just say if we shorted this thing right here, the target, the stop loss would be right approximately here. There we go. And then the 2 to 1 is it's a little bit high. We can say, okay, well, let's just try to take a 2 to 1. But I would suggest you move your stops to break even if we get to the 50% level, because this is a little bit outside the range there. So maybe if we get like down here, you move your stops to and we break down and come close, right? You might want to move your stops to break even, see if we can get down all the way, because chances are it could do that. It could pull that off, right? Ethereum has seen some bad times, right? And I think it's going to see worse times. Again, we got a lot of M's here happening, and you can see, boom, Solana looks like, okay, so it looks like we want to target the support level, which is, let me just draw it. I'm surprised I don't have it on here. There's a support level here, right about here, right, where you can see that we came above it, tried to held, break down, and then screwed y'all, right? You can see that the support level even across the board, right? You can go back and see that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, beautiful support level. So with that said, there it is, right? If Solana is breaking down, it's breaking down to the $120 mark. And so if you want to short it here, probably a good idea. Not the greatest, of course, not the greatest. And if you wanted to short it, right, I would say you put your stop loss right back at the breakdown M pattern right here. Take profits at the 120. So, which is not the greatest of short, but it's doable. It's doable if you you set your expectations and that, hey, you know what, this thing could break down on me and fail on me very easily. So that's the short. This is on the short time frame. I know you guys are probably watching this and going, oh man. Well, if you are watching this and saying, oh man, I could have got in on that. Well, all you can, if you just head over to levex.davincij15.com and watch the show live. Or you can watch it afterwards, right? Because, hey, you know what? I do record it, and there's a link that you can actually watch and be able to see this show live as I record it, and you don't miss out on key trades. With that said, if you're looking for the bigger trade, the bigger long-term trade, the bigger long-term trade is down at the 120 mark. And I think you can like hit the long here, and then your stop loss, unfortunately, it's going to have to be here. And then you ride this thing, right, to your 2 to 1. But unfortunately, right, it's a long ride, right? Long ride. And then you can go beyond that 2 to 1, of course. Long ride. Moving your stop loss to break even and done, right? You can also move this. You could play with this maybe just underneath this support level here, just at the 119. I think is probably a good entry too, and so you can just help you reduce your what's it called, exposure to the downside risk a little bit there as well. So yeah, I think that's a good decent entry. Odds are that we're gonna find the bottom here, and we're gonna create a higher highs and higher lows, and not create a new low. Now, I did say that this was gonna go to 80, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be exactly 80 and close enough. I think we got close enough to count it as hey, we got to the bottom. Not my exact number, but hey. Let's see here. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that's interesting. So we've broken that, and so yeah, there's a breakdown here coming to Solana all the way down to at least, wow, okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci's. See if there's anything we can let's just screw that extra wick, and let's just go from top to bottom. Yeah, so there we go. We might have come down to the 61.8. So you could either Yeah, that's a 38.2. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. So I would say the 38.2, let's just reduce the risk here. I think that's a decent. We go halfway through the 50% and just say, okay, fine. That's probably the best choice. Maybe you should, if you want to reduce your risk here and go to 50% and then add and move your entry to the 61.8 and move this whole trade down to the 61.8 after it fails, good idea. There is going to be a return no matter what. I don't think, unless we break these lows here, then you can say, okay, well, dude, it's over, right? We break the 109 low, the 109, the 108 lows, right? You can say, dude, it's over, man. It's over, right? It's gonna roll back down. And so, because now we have a lower low, right? That we've broken the higher low situation that we're having here. So, yeah, that's it. And that's your trade for today. And hope you enjoyed today's episode, and hope you learned something. Hope you're going to make a lot of money. And if you do, make sure you do it. So at bybit.davincij15.com or weex.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Peace.